What's up, you guys? And welcome back to my channel. If you hear anything, it's the heater behind the tripod on my phone. I can't process words. And you guys are probably wondering, like, you're usually up sitting out there, like staring at us and all the things, that I really do. I'm usually a lot more. Not sounding like I'm winded. Yeah, so, it is raining. It has been raining a lot here where I am the last, and it's raining. It's been raining since last night. It's raining like all day today, like the weather statement said. And as a lot of you guys know, I have arthritis. Yeah, not fun. Not fun at all. I have arthritis, and what a lot of people I feel like don't know, I didn't know until I started experiencing symptoms with it and issues with it, was that it affects literally every part of your body. I have had arthritis issues since I was 10 or 11 years old. It was just my legs. It would swell up, and I was told that, oh, like, you're just growing. That's the issue. You're just growing, whatever. Just put yourself in some salt water and soak in it, whatever. That didn't help at all. It just kind of felt like it made it worse, or just didn't do anything. My legs were swelled up like 2 giant bloods. So then I went to the doctor because I started having back pain. Like I guess with my spine condition, as a lot of you guys know. For those of you that don't know, I had scoliosis. And I had to have spine surgery now 4 years ago for that, to stop the progression. I still have scoliosis. It's just not going to get any worse. I don't know why my camera is being light is off now, but yeah. So anyway, also always have stomach problems pretty much my whole life, and arthritis not only affects whatever area you had surgery on or any injury area you ever had, but it can also affect your stomach. My stomach gets really inflamed with pains. Now that doesn't always happen, but when it does happen, I look like this. You won't even hear like this because there's nothing else I can do. It's also in my back, my lower back where my mouth is, and my tissue is like that. So, yeah. Anyway, I tried to eat cereal. My body doesn't want to eat anything. I made another bowl of cereal, but I got stuck in my body, so I didn't really want to eat anything, and I started having the worst stomach pain ever, and I'm not in any pain right now in my back, but I still feel like, I don't know, it rained really bad here Saturday, and then on Sunday, it didn't rain, I don't think, except for like rain for an hour that night. Monday it didn't rain, but Sunday I just started to feel a little weird. I mean, I didn't feel good Saturday either. Or Friday, now that I think about it. I felt fine. More so Sunday, and then Monday, or yesterday rather, I was like, I just figured it out on what it is, and then I forgot it was going to rain today. And when it started raining last night, that's when I realized, oh, that's when I felt sick and all that. Like, I don't just get stomach aches. I get really, really nauseous. And occasionally a time or two have thrown up. Today, have not. We're trying to keep it that way. Yeah, I've been laying here. I've been up since 7 o'clock this morning. Just, like, not feeling good. Trying to force myself to eat something. Not working. I'll probably just eat some food. That's the only thing my body feels like it might want. Some fruit. It doesn't want the rest of my cereal, and I hate to waste it again, but I'm not going to force my body to eat something that it doesn't want, because I don't want to induce vomiting. So, okay, now I'm starting to have it. This feels icky from down in here to, oh my god, oh my god, I'm dying, oh my god, this fucking sucks. Anyway, as I'm slowly dying, I can't even talk. As I'm slowly dying, I'm dying. Anyway, as I'm slowly dying, I thought that I would take you guys. I tried to film a sick day vlog video, like what? I don't know, like 3 years ago or something like that. I never posted it. It was a good video. I never posted it. That would have been really interesting because that video, I remember that day. I was that day it was raining the night before. And it's still raining the day of. I had to go to school. I think that was a Friday. Yeah, it was a Friday. And I only had one class, and I had to take this test. I woke up just extremely dizzy. Equilibrium all the way off, because that happens sometimes for people that have arthritis sort of issues with, rain. And I think as a street term, it's called rain sickness. I forget what it's actually called, but I know the barometric pressure when it changes in the air, that causes issues. And for people with arthritis, it's actually worse. So from what I've researched and what I know. So, yeah. Anyway, that day I woke up super dizzy, super, I was extremely nauseous. I couldn't eat anything. The thought of eating something made me want to throw up. And, yeah, so I had to go to school and take a test. I could not move my head. If I moved my head any type of way, I had to hold it, like that the whole time. Same like taking the test. Because if I moved my head for any reason, or if I looked down, I couldn't look at my paper. I had to hold my head, sideways like this. I couldn't look at my paper. So, I had to hold my head sideways, and I had to take my test like that, which was really hard, because normally you look down at your paper and you stare at it. I couldn't do any of that. So I kept having to reread stuff to make sure that I was reading stuff the right way, to make sure that I was answering the questions the appropriate way, and I think I did pretty good. I didn't do as good as I probably would have done if I wasn't feeling like shit. But, whatever. So, yeah, I was very sick. I came home, made soup, I think I made myself some tea, and it made me feel better. I don't really want soup because I don't want to mix soup and cereal. So the best thing I could do is eat some fruit. So I'll probably eat some fruit, but I do have to take some medicine. I don't think I had enough to take medicine. So I have to take some medicine, and right now I don't think I have a fever, but I should check because sometimes I do get an arthritis fever or barometric pressure fever. So let me use my trusty thermometer. Alright, so I bought this little thermometer. We had one that you always see on videos and on YouTube and stuff. It looks sick, but I'm dizzy now. The room is starting to spin. And I feel like I took a rub. Anyway, I always see people with thermometers like this, and then they go across the forehead and do all the things. This one, you press. I got this from Amazon, by the way. I think it was $15 if that. And you press this button here, this power button, and then sometimes I have to press it twice because it always come on at once, when you press it the first time. And then you point at the center of your forehead, press this big start button right here, and then it just tells you your temperature. So you don't have to do this. That's what I thought I was supposed to do when I got it. And I, of course, read the instructions. I was like, oh, so I'm not supposed to do that. I'm just standing up the middle of my forehead and then press the button. Cool! So, we're gonna do that. And you guys are gonna be able to see my temperature and thing. So, there we go. And that's what it says. So, 98.5. No, not 98.2. It looks like a 5 in the way I'm looking at it. So I am a little bit warm. It's a 97.2 a little while ago, but I think because of the pain that I'm experiencing at the moment, it pushed it up. If it gets to 100, because I had 100 degree fever last week, and I was on my period. So I always get fevers nowadays on my period. I get a new period symptom every year, and apparently now I get fevers. Before I would just get a little bit warm. I took my temperature and it was like 93, 94, or like highest 96, and didn't go any higher than that, even when I was in extreme amounts of pain. And now, as of this year, 100 degree fever and stuff. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I get a new symptom every year. So now it's not just a little warm, now it's like full on, okay, you have a freaking fever. I have a fever of 100.2. So I have a little cooling gel pads I also ordered from Amazon that help bring it down. So you stick it on your forehead, smooth it out, you know. Kind of like you're putting on icing hot patch, but it's just cold. And there's like this blue gel stuff that you put on your head and you like smooth it. You can put them anywhere, really, it says on the box. But I use them for fevers, obviously, so I put them on my head. But yeah. So I'm just going to show you guys, since I have a fever, I'm going to take some Aleve. It's Aleve is specifically made for arthritis. But I have to eat something, because, I mean, it's also really, arthritis medicine tends to be a lot stronger than regular. Like, it doesn't matter what brand it is. If it says arthritis on it, it's typically more strong than regular ibuprofen, Tylenol, whatever. So this isn't regular Aleve, it's arthritis Aleve. If I have to eat something, or else I'll make my stomach ache worse. I have an apple here. Actually, I was supposed to eat this last night and fell asleep before I could eat it. So, and it's still good. You know, it's not looking different. I cleaned it off and everything. So, just gonna get an apple, maybe some apple sauce, or I have peach cups in here. I always keep like soup and peaches and all that stuff. Also, I'm not gonna show you guys the rest of my room, or I try not to, because I have something that I've been wanting to tell you guys, and I don't want to talk about it in this video, obviously. I want to talk about it when it's done and over with. So I actually wasn't intending to film until that situation had been cleared up, but yeah, so anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys what I do on a sick day. Okay, so right now I paused it, but I was watching, I love Rosie Grace McClelland. She's amazing. And I'm gonna ask her whole government name. I mean, it is her name. But I love her videos. I've been watching her since she went Ellen, and I watched her on Sam and Cat and just loved her. And like, I think I watched a video of her when she had gotten a little older. She was like 12, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so grown up now. And I've been watching her videos on YouTube ever since. So I love her. I wanted to see what she had been up to since the Ellen show, and she's been doing a lot of really cool stuff. So I'm really happy for her. And like, she probably never watched this video, but I love her. And yeah. So I'm trying to catch up on all her videos since January, which is gonna take me forever, but I figured, you know, while I'm sick, why not? But yeah, so that's what I was doing. Now I'm just gonna go and, I don't know, like, probably take a shower and stuff, so. Yeah, so I think right now I'm gonna try to eat this apple and some peaches and stuff, and take some of my Aleve, which is, the regular Aleve is these little small white top, yellow bottomed pills that obviously say Aleve on them. And then there's these blue ones that are for arthritis. I have a gigantic bottle. I wish I could show you, but it's a huge bottle of Aleve. It's the biggest bottle of Aleve I've ever seen. I saw it at Target. I haven't found it anywhere else. I always see it at Target, and I got one. Now, that's not to say that I take, you know,
pain meds every day or every time I have arthritis pain, because it's not always serious enough for me to have to take something. Today I'm taking something because my back is bothering me, but I also have a migraine, and migraines, I've been getting migraines since I was 10 years old. Migraines absolutely sucks when my eyes are like low. Like, I keep getting these sharp shooting pains in my head, or like this like punching pain. So I'm just gonna, for the sake of my headache and the fact that my back is killing me, but my back starts bothering me, it also can trigger my stomach because they're right near each other. Like, so I'm gonna eat my apple, eat some peaches or some applesauce, something, and I'm gonna take these. I usually take 2. You can only take 3 in 24 hours, so I can take 2 now. After like 8 hours or so, take another one if I need it. I probably won't need it. I never really know. But for now, we're just gonna go with that. And I'll probably like take a shower and do my skincare and stuff. Currently it's 11:06. I've been up since, like I said, 7. So, and I just decided to do this at like 10 something. So, yeah. We're just gonna, I don't even know. So disoriented. I hate being sick. But it's funny to me always because I don't have to be around somebody and catch a germ or whatever to get sick. I have a lot of chronic health issues. A lot of them caused by my scoliosis. Some of them were already here before that whole situation came up. But a lot of it now is because of my scoliosis. Because of the surgery I had, I'm naturally prone to like have more issues that come up later on in my life. So that also kind of sucks, but we'll cross the bridge when we get to it. We're not gonna worry about that right now. But the stuff I have right now is a lot because of my scoliosis. So, yeah, like before I had surgery, I never experienced like stomach aches or whatever when it rained. Like that was never an issue. I would get a little bit nauseous or whatever, or feel a little bit seasick occasionally, but it hardly ever happened. Like I don't remember, and I remember being tired a lot when it rained, but never sick. Like not really, you know, maybe once or twice, but that was it. Like this is so weird for me. I haven't done with this since I had my surgery. So like right after, I think like when I started to you know, move past the 4-week threshold of like the first 4 weeks after surgery, is when I noticed it. I was just like, okay, I'm starting to get better. My body's starting to settle. Like this, it's fine. It's just normal. It didn't go away. And then I went to the doctor and they're like, oh yeah, the arthritis issue we told you you're probably gonna have after surgery. This is it. I'm like, and they told me it could affect my GI tract, which it does. So I'm also really freaking tired. I need to take one of my iron vitamins. I have a lot of stuff I need to do. Also, if I'm like, I'm wearing my bonnet, and you guys know if I'm wearing my bonnet, that usually means I either just woke up or like, you know, just protecting my hair, or if I'm sick, I'm just laying down. But in this case, when I was laying down too, I flat ironed my hair. If I'm not going anywhere, I usually like to leave the scarf and the bonnet on, just flatten it, because as you guys know, I have very naturally curly hair. And while I love my naturally curly hair, when I flat iron it, it doesn't like to hold like a straighten. It doesn't like to stay flat iron. So I have to leave it like this. I'm not going anywhere today, obviously. Even if like I felt okay, I'm not going outside. It's pouring out raining outside. So, yeah, but I usually like to leave it like this and keep it flat, just so it'll stay straight. I mean, it came out super straight this time. I had it curly for like the last like 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, 2 weeks, week and a half. And I flat ironed it last night after I washed it again and blow dried it. I have a blow dryer brush and now a flat iron brush. You guys probably saw my flat iron brush an Instagram picture I took when I first got it last month. Lifesaver. Greatest investment I could have done for my hair. And it was only $30, which isn't bad compared to the other ones that I saw that were like $100, and I was just like, it doesn't need to cost that much. It looks the exact same as the one I'm getting. Why does it have to cost so much? And then the one I have, you don't really have to clean it. I mean, you really can't clean it. I tried to get the hair out of it, and it wouldn't come out. It's like once it gets in the metal plates, the iron plates in there, it's stuck. So unless you want to tear it up, it's like no. And I read the instructions, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty low maintenance as far as cleaning. You really don't have to clean it. I was like, oh. I mean, it says you can take a towel and like oil or grease or whatever from on the inside of it, but you really can't clean the hair out of it because it's stuck. So, which kind of sucks. I literally almost broke it trying to get the hair out. So, yeah, anyway, just gonna leave my hair like this. I might take it down to wash my face because I'm always afraid of getting it wet when it's wrapped in a beehive, as I like to call it. So, I might take it down to wash my face. Also, do not mind this. I had a period set last week and it was huge, and I tried to get it. I didn't want to use my hand, so I tried to use a Q-tip, but I can't use Q-tips on my face because if my face is soft after I wash it or whatever, the skin just comes right off. So the skin just came right off. So whatever scab was on here fell off yesterday. Has a cortisone cream on there now, which I'm going to wash off in a second and put more on. And this is gigantic white spot, but it'll go away. I'm not really that worried about it, but if there's one that was wrong with my face, that's what's wrong with my face. So anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. I think I've talked enough. And we're gonna go get into the rest of this video. Okay guys, do not mind my bed. I know it's a mess. I mean, again, you just saw me laying in it. So, I know my bed's a mess. But, I picked out, I'm gonna take a shower. I'll show you guys the stuff that I use, because it's really cool. But I have this, when I worked at Box Lunch a few months ago. I bought this hoodie, so it's a Monsters Inc. hoodie. It has one blue sleeve that you see over there, and the other sleeve is gray to match the hood on the hoodie. As you can see, that is also gray. And then I have these Mickey Mouse. I couldn't find my black leggings, my plain black leggings. I wanted to wear those instead, but just to like wear around the house or whatever. I'm gonna wear my Mickey Mouse leggings. I thought that was cute with that. Isn't that cute? Look how cute that is. Isn't that pretty? Yes. So we're gonna put that on. Alright guys, ooh, I look sick. Look at my eyes. See that? I'm also kind of, my face feels warm to the touch. Not super warm, but I do feel a little warm. Little update. I tried to eat the apple, and, yeah, my body was just like, I don't want that. So, I started craving cheese, and ended up eating some leftover pizza and some applesauce, which, funny enough, my body was like, okay, I like this, and I was able to keep eating it. But as opposed to like just eating it, not really wanting it, and throwing it away. I hate when that happens, but my body's really picky sometimes. Cause I really do want soup, and usually I eat soup when I'm not feeling good, if there's something wrong with my stomach. Still is irritated, and I still feel really tired, like it's up in here. I just took some Aleve. I dropped the first 2 Aleve pills that I had, and I got 2 more. So I had some green tea, Lipton tea, little bottle things, and some water. So yeah, we'll see if I do okay. Right now, I'm hurting in my stomach, like it's always right on my belly button, and it spreads out and it hurts right here on both sides, right in the front. So, and then if my back starts to hurt again, it wraps around and it goes into here. So it's just they feed off of each other, you know. I'm sure it's being weird. Anyway, right now I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna put on the outfit I showed you, the little Monsters Inc. hoodie, Mickey Mouse leggings, all that, and then I'm gonna use. I usually don't put perfume on if I'm not going anywhere, but it's nice to smell nice. It makes you feel good to smell nice. So I have this Confetti Daydream fragrance. I'm gonna spray on it after I'm dressed, from Bath & Body Works. I just bought, maybe in February, I think February or something like that. I went and bought some more perfumes because I wanted a couple more fragrances. I have a fragrance for every, season, every situation. So I smelled this one and fell in love with it. I also bought champagne dream. Who was called? Champagne something. And, the other one was, Sunrise Mimosa? Yeah, Sunrise Mimosa. I love Sunrise Mimosa. That's the original one I went in there for. I actually wanted it last year, but, everybody wanted it. And it was on sale when I went in there and I bought the other two fragrances, this one and the other one I bought. And, I think the other one I bought was strawberry champagne, actually. Something like that. But yeah. So, about the new fragrances, this is one of them. I love the smell. It's very, it's very cool. It's very different. Something I don't have, and I love it. And it's fresh raspberries, sparkling pear, which is very strong, and blue iris. The pear and the iris are really strong for me. I can smell those the most. I mean, you smell the pear too, but those are the two scents that are the two things in it that are the strongest, especially blue iris. That's all you smell. But it smells pretty. I love it. I think I've been using this one at Sunrise Mimosa the most. So I think 99% of my perfume collection, which is not very large, is Bath & Body Works. Anyway, after I get dressed, I'm going to put this on. And then I also, one of my lotions I'm going to use once I get out, which you guys are not going to see put on, is this Pink Lily and Bamboo lotion. I have sworn by it for years now. I love this lotion. It smells so good. I can use this on my face too. It's the only lotion from them I can use on my face without breaking out my face. I don't use it on my face anymore, of course, but it's so good. Oh my god. It's all over my glasses! And I have my Aveeno. You guys have probably seen me advertise this in my video when I advertise it, but you know what I mean. You guys have seen this in my videos before. I swear by this. This is my aromatherapy Aveeno lotion that I use because I was on eczema. So I had to put it on my chest. When I had my surgery 4 years ago, my spine surgery, I completely forgot about it. I had eczema on my back when I was younger. My mom used to put eczema lotion on my back, prescribed by a doctor, of course, every day before I went to school. When I was in kindergarten, I think up to first grade or second grade, and then I just didn't have problems with it anymore. Well, at least not as much, I was still itchy, but not as much. And then, after I had my surgery, I noticed these dry, itchy patches on my back. I was like, what are these? I thought I had an infection because an infection is something you can get from the surgery. It wasn't an infection. When I let my mom and Isaiah look at my back, they're like, do you have eczema on your back? And I was like, oh my god. So I had to put this on my chest, in the middle, all over my chest. My stomach, because sometimes I break out there too, sometimes I'll get stomach cramping, or it'll be irritated and it'll break out. So I have to put eczema lotion on there too, so I'm not itching it. And then I have to put this in the middle of my back, my lower back. I usually go up a little bit too, just in case, but put this on my back to keep the eczema down. Sometimes I use it on my face if I have a rash. I actually do have a rash. You can see up here. Look at that. Rash all over my forehead. It just appeared. I was just going through my motions yesterday and then I looked at my face. I actually felt it appear. I don't know where it came from, but yeah. I'm going to have to put some of this on my face as a cortisone cream. Anyway, I also use, I don't know if I ever showed you guys this, but I use the Degree Motion Sense Raspberry Pure Clean spray. Very strong spray. I love it. I love it better than using actual deodorant, because actual deodorant is giving me these knots in my armpits I'm still trying to get rid of. And I'm not cancerous or anything, but I do have little knots or lumps under my armpits. They're really, really small, but they're annoying. I've had them for forever. I've had them since I was younger, when I first started wearing deodorant, so I put lotion on first, and then I spray this on, rub it in slightly, and then just because it runs all over the place underneath, you know, and put that on. So I use that for body wash. I use the Aveeno Eczema Therapy body wash too, but I also like this one. This is my favorite. It's very relaxing and calming, and I love it. It's lavender. It gently cleanses, moisturizes, and it's made with lavender, chamomile, and ylang ylang. And ylang ylang is a natural, from what I looked up, it's a natural like de-stressor and stuff, and just makes your skin all soft. So I love that. And also Olay Body is my new favorite thing. I started using this in 2020, and this is the Olay Rinse Off Body Conditioner. Because my skin, I have eczema skin like I said, so my skin was breaking out in these really bad, like ashy, white, patchy spots. And I was like, what's going on? And then I saw somebody use this in one of their videos on YouTube, and I was like, I should try that. Went to the store, found it. It's like $4, I think, or maybe 3, I don't know, something like that. So this one is the B3 plus coconut oil, and it smells amazing. It smells like ice cream. I love it. And I also used the shea butter one. That's also, I think, B3 or B4. And on my face when I get out, I'm gonna use this detoxifying clay mask. I'll see you guys when I get out. Okay, currently finishing up chewing Tums because, as you guys know, I said it throughout the video, my stomach is irritated because it's raining and stuff today. So, yeah, so I'm gonna take my stuff back to my room, like my body wash and all that. I'm leaving here because this isn't just my bath, and I share it with 2 other people. My stepdad. So, and then my hair, yes, this wasn't all the way in the scarf or in the bonnet, and I've got in the shower because, as you can see, it's wet and it's curly. Oh my gosh. And then I sweated up here, so naturally this started to curl up. Looks like it's all curly now, again. And I'm going to have to run my flat iron brush back through it. Which, I'm not going to do like this whole separation because it's a brush. It's not like whatever flat iron where you have to do very small pieces and go through your whole head, so I'm grateful for that. But still, not something I thought I was going to have to do today and something I didn't want to do. Especially considering that I don't feel good at all today, so as you guys probably saw on Instagram, this is my flat iron brush by Revlon. I love it, and now I'm gonna hook it up. And I'm gonna hook it up, I'm gonna let it, heat up, and then I'm gonna take down my beehive and just go through my hair with this. Before I blow dry my hair, there's this blow dryer stuff that I use that's heat protectant for not just blow drying, but it protects against any heat. So I'm not too worried about going back over my hair with this thing again. My hair legit looks like, I had to open the door. You guys saw, I stepped like this way. I opened the door because it was extremely hot in here since I got out of the shower. I should actually probably open this. Normally don't, but I'm opening it this time so the humidity can leave the room. I can smell my Anyway, I'm done with my hair. Again, it looks like I don't have any hair on camera. Oh my god, I have so much hair. Like, if I took a picture and put it in, like, I have a lot of freaking hair. It's so cool looking. Look how cool it looks. I love it. I freaking love it. I'm living. Okay, now I look like a little girl because I put my hair behind my ear. But look how cool this looks. My hair is just really thick, so I don't know why it looks kind of short. My hair is so thick. My hair is like literally down my neck. If it gets any longer, it'll be literally on my shoulders. It's not on my shoulders quite yet. I mean, kind of. Like some pieces of color. There's a few really long pieces that like touch here, but I'm just gonna wait and see how long it gets, you know?
A few moments later.
Alright, now I'm gonna do my skincare, so I'm gonna put some of my primer serum on and use my jade roller. Now I'm just going to do some rose water mixed with a little bit of vitamin. The last thing I do is I take some of this rose water, spray it on my face, and spray it on my face. So next thing I usually do is I use this e.l.f. brow brush. And I brush my brows because they look nuts. My brows are being evil. Well, mostly this one's being evil. But anyway, if you ignore it, I'm going to put some of my holographic highlighter on because why not? Just a little bit, you know. Not going anywhere, but okay, so we're back in my room. Another thing I like to do on days where I have flare-ups, like my arthritis or whatever it is, play my Switch. Currently, I am playing my Goosebumps game. This is with the main screen. Looks like I'm gonna play some Switch, eat a snack. I was gonna make myself some food, but I don't really feel like food at the moment. You know, it's peanut butter crackers and stuff. But anyway, and lay down because I desperately need a nap. But anyway, turn this down so you guys can hear me. Anyway, that is what I do on a normal sick day. Yeah, basically. I having arthritis sucks, and anybody out there, I always say it in my videos nowadays, anyone out there that has to deal with it, I completely feel you. It really sucks. You can hear that in my voice. Yeah, and I feel like somebody just literally took a steel-toed boot and like kicked me directly in my stomach. Arthritis is a word I don't want to say because I don't want to get demonetized. So, anyway, I'm gonna play my Switch and eat some snacks. It's not time for me to take any medicine yet, but I feel fine for now anyway. So, yeah, I'll probably watch some TV while I play this and turn off the light because it's starting to make me sick. But anyway, that's why it's a normal sick day. There's probably more of these, with more different types of these later on. Once I'm finally in my own apartment, there's a lot more videos I want to film soon. But again, they'd just be better to film like in my own space. So there's a lot more I want to do when I have more free range to do so. So that is it for this video. Oh my god, I sound terrible. I sound hoarse. That is it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Oh my god, Bye. And peace out.